Hello, beautiful people. It's that time again that we do chit-chatting here. This is the page, Ghana's authoritative platform where we get those who matter when it comes to sports development. And today, I am humbled to have the most sought-after personality in Ghana when it comes to the African Games, specifically Team Ghana. What really will be the output of Team Ghana? What really is the plan for Team Ghana? What really is happening down there for Team Ghana? This is the first time Ghana is hosting the Africa Games, and a lot is expected from Ghana, but this man on his shoulders is carrying a huge burden. But this man is maneuvering his way throughout. No other person than Mr. Ernest Danso. He's first the president of the Ghana Baseball and Softball Federation, but currently is Ghana's chef de mission for the 13th African Games. So Team Ghana, the chef de mission, the one who controls everything about Ghana's team for the competition, is in the house, Mr. Ernest Danso. The reason he's here is just simple. Last Friday, I chanced on them. A team has moved. In fact, Team Ghana is now in residential camping. The players, the athletes were training on their own, but currently there is an official camping that is currently ongoing in Cape Coast. He's coming to tell us all the nitty-gritties, everything we need to know, so that we clear all doubts and every speculation is out there. Mr. Danso, thank you very much for your time. I'm humbled to have you here. I know you are busy. As you are here, you maybe want to move and go back again.
It's all right.
How has it been like? Tell me a little bit about your role now. How is it going?
Thank you, Theo. Thank you so much. And I know you're aware. We've met a couple of times, and you meet me moving, I meet you moving, and it's been very, very, very stressful. And but we are here to work. So, anytime I touch something, I make sure that we deliver. So we're trying our best. It's difficult. The numbers are not the usual numbers that we work with when we're going to, let's say, Olympics or something. This is huge. Contingency number, like about almost to 600 people, 500 and something that we are working with. Currently, we don't have all the disciplines in camp. We have about 10 of them in camp right now in Cape Coast. We're working on getting the rest also into camp probably by this weekend or some next week. The team will be returning back to Accra as well to continue camping after the 30 days countdown by the president, and they will do the testing of the facilities. Camp is clearly beautiful. The atmosphere is good. The athletes are enjoying it. The security is tight. We have doctors on site. We have physios. The medical team is really, really, really doing well. And I can say we are getting ready, and everybody is poised to do something since we are hosting it for the first time in Africa.
Okay, great. Now you've hit the point, the nail right on the head. On Friday, I was at the stadium by your able self and your team. Fleet of buses were at the Accra Sports Stadium. Athletes were fielding it with their things. And so tell me, the real plan for this camping. Cape Coast is big. So where's Ali Adi? How are they camping? What really is the picture? Can you paint it for us? Because viewers, very soon you see some of the pictures on your screens when they were leaving the Accra Sports Stadium, how the atmosphere was charged up, how everything went. So just tell us, the camping at Cape Coast, what led to it? Why Cape Coast? Whatever it is. Just break it down for Ghanaians.
Okay, so Cape Coast basically because the proximity we have, and getting. My major concern is not to put athletes in scattered hotels. We want them to be camped in one community, one area, whereby security-wise we can monitor and make sure their security is ensured. And Cape Coast has that. And the facilities to use for training, it is there as well. And one other thing is to move them away from their comfort zone, which is Accra, and then for them to have that feeling of there's something that is happening. When you're here, you're training, sometimes you just feel like, it's a usual and normal thing that you're doing. But going to Cape Coast, traveling and being in the company of other disciplines and everything together in one space is what led to choosing Cape Coast and getting the facilities to use for the trainings. And that's why we went.
So viewers, we'll see some of the scenes at the Accra Sports Stadium when the team was about to leave. The reason is I want Ghanaians to really have a feel of it, that it is not just talk. It's really a doable thing that it's happening. So if director, if it is ready, just flow us through some of the pictures. When the team was about to leave, to Cape Coast if it is ready. Now, you touched about security. Yes. What really are the things on the ground now? Yes, they are in camping. Are they in various hotels or they are specific hotels they are in? Some are they at the Cape Coast? Are they all training at the Cape Coast Stadium?
Okay.
What really is it?
So we have the majority of them in one of the biggest hotels called Glitz. It's a new hotel, Glitz City Hotel in Cape Coast.
So these are the scenes at the Accra Sports Stadium when they were about to move. So fleet of buses were ready to convey them. Not that anybody walked to Cape Coast or they picked their bags. Every bus had a team in it, and so 10 of them. So this the journey, very beautiful. They moved, and so when you visit and you've not enjoyed convoy before, you understand. So they all moved. More than how many buses? 6 or
yes, 7.
Seven buses left Accra Sports Stadium to Cape Coast, full of athletes. And so you were on it. So they are at a hotel.
Yes. So we have them in 3 hotels.
Okay.
And then boxing is being camped to the Cape Coast Stadium.
Okay.
The guest house there. That's where they are lodged, because we want them to be close to the gym and the boxing ring that is in the gym. So we've put the boxing in the Cape Coast Stadium, but the rest are all in the hotel. The majority of them are in the Glitz City Hotel, very beautiful hotel, and we've actually created a mini clinic, sort of, where the medical team attend to people.
So you have a medical team on stand?
Yes, currently they're on screening. We have 2 doctors, we have 4 physiotherapists, we have a psychologist, we have a nutritionist, we have physical fitness people on the grounds as well. We are going to add more physiotherapists because of how we want to intensify. This week we're using it for purely fitness. Mostly people talk about these people are training and everything, but you test your fitness level and you get to identify things. So we want to do all things, to touch on all things. And one of the major things I do all the time, I talk about, is psychologists. If you don't psych these athletes, you can be ready. They are, skill-wise, they're good. But the other things need to be added to complement everything so that they'll be ready, because people are, I talk about other things. Everybody's a footballer. The likes of Ronaldo and Messi and co, it is because they've psyched themselves that this is what I'm doing. So that is the thing that we need to do with athletes. So we are focusing more on that fitness and the psyche and the other part. The other parts, they can just a little part of it, they're okay.
So currently, officially, 10 disciplines are in camp.
Yes. We're looking at sending handball probably by this weekend as well to join them.
So the rest that currently you have updates on for rugby, they are training in Accra?
Yes, they're in Accra.
In Pram.
Exactly. Badminton also in Accra, and
beach volley.
Beach volley. They came, but we have to bring them to Laboma.
Okay.
Because we couldn't get a venue for them, because the beaches are not really conducive for them. So they come back to Laboma to train. So I'm working on them. I will speak to their president to see how we can camp them as well. We don't like to get everybody in different hotels. So it will be like a regular camping for them to go for their various tournaments. But we want them to have the feel of how it's going to be at the Games Village, and how it's going to be, like most of them haven't had opportunity to travel for Olympics, so that is because their other colleagues go because of numbers. These numbers, they have more numbers now here.
More than 600?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I chanced on some of them. This is what they had to say. So let's take a listen to some of the athletes. Some of them looked more confident and more excited that for the first time they've been going for international events like this, but they never come together as a team. Everybody comes on their own, but this one they are camping. So let's take a listen to some of the athletes, what they had to say about this campaign. Then after that, we check out on what some of the officials too had to say. But first, let's listen to some of the athletes.
Good afternoon. Tell us your name and then the discipline.
Okay, my name is Winifred Intumi from weightlifting. That's the Black Cranes. Okay, I'm actually participating for the 13th All-African Games. So we are on our way to Cape Coast for pre-camping. Let me put it that way. And I'm much, much happy and excited for being part in the national team to participate in the games as well. As you can see, 2019, I was the first athlete to win 3 bronze medals for Ghana. So you should expect, much better from us.
My name is Samuel Techi. I'm with the Black Bombers. We are Black Bombers. This is the time for Black Bombers for us to bring a lot of gold in Ghana. And Samuel Techi, this is our time to bring gold. As you can see the air there, I'm keeping the air. So it is what it is. So watch out from Samuel Techi. And watch out, I'm going to bring gold. I'm going to Italy to qualify, and I'm going to take good at the African Games too. So watch out.
My name is Ben Sinado, Ghana Taekwondo Federation. Yes, so we are going for camping, and this should at least help us prepare better than as we were doing. So we were training on our own, all right, but now government has come in to put us into camp, and I think from this we're able to at least have some form of training, some of togetherness, build a team spirit, and from there we're able to at least bring medals to Ghana.
Kezia, Taekwondo as well. Yes, we are happy because this time around the campaign is going to be for a longer period of time as compared to the other African Games. And because we are hosting this, we are going to be trained and under regulations, and everybody will be monitoring us. So we hope to bring the best, and that is what we are expecting.
News for the athletes. They are very, very happy about the campaign. Such sentiments and comments really inspire. What really is the plan? You are the chef. You lead everything. What really is the plan for this campaign?
So like I said, I've done it with a smaller group, and I know how it works. Putting people into camps, moving them from their comfort zone. Change is always something good. Change brings a lot of success sometimes, or most of the time. So changing them, moving them from their comfort zone to Cape Coast is one beautiful thing. And secondly, getting them to bond. They could learn. They are athletes. Taekwondo could learn from karate. Athletics could learn from boxing. Something. You pick skills. We get people to work on them as a group.
Okay.
To let them know that, to psych them that this is a team that you have to go out there to win medals.
Okay.
They need to bond and be together.
Great. And so I caught up with some officials too, because there are days that the officials, you ask them and you say, we don't know anything that is happening. This is what some of the officials have to say about this particular trip. So let's go back to Accra Sports Stadium and bring you some pieces from them.
And say that you are good to go. So it is important that you have a residential camp, and exactly what is going to happen. And it's going to happen in Cape Coast. We need to intensify what we have been doing so long. So we have quality boxers to represent Mother Ghana. And as you can see, that is what we are going to this afternoon. When we talk of boxing in Africa, Ghana stands very tall. It's unfortunate that we were not able to make it at the Olympic qualifiers in Senegal. And I can tell you, or to say, I will assure you that we are praying we get so much medal for Mother Ghana. And we can only do that. That is when we are able to intensify our training at the residential camping, which is in Cape Coast. And to actually promise Ghanaians, I can tell you for a fact that we are hoping to get about 6 good medals.
I'm sensei or coach or chief officer Samuel Mio Tukwaku. I'm from the Ghana Judo Association, and I'm the national coach for this All African Games for Judo. And I mean, we are prepared well, and we are going to surprise Ghana with so many medals. Already, we are winning medals already. Since generation and time immemorial, almighty Ghana hasn't hosted All African Games before. And this is our time. And we have to prove to all African countries that we can do more and better.
And yes, that they can do more and better. These are some officials who haven't really enjoyed this bonding before. Now they are going, they are super excited. What message are you giving Ghanaians? Because some feel that, okay, we haven't heard anything. The AFCON have taken the shine, and so nothing is happening to Team Ghana. Some are out there complaining because they don't know. So what message are you giving Ghanaians? You are the boss now.
I just want Ghanaians to be reassured and come up and pray and support for these athletes, because the point is, these are athletes who do this for a living, and we need to make sure that they become people who become icons that people will look at to, and then sometimes even engage them, give them jobs and give them employment, and then even get them to join teams outside the country to play professionally and or compete professionally, to bring some sort of investment back home for money-wise and everything. So they are ready. You can see how they're poised. Everybody wants to do something, but the point is, if we don't give them all this assurance and keep going on with this negative news and other things, sometimes it discourages them and then it could get them confused.
So for people out there, last one, for people out there who have been reading the dailies that the athletes are stranded.
I want to touch on that one.
Are they stranded?
No, I want to touch on that one. And I read one journalist from Joy FM, Friend 2 or something. It's unfortunate that he calls that hotel a cubicle. First of all, you're not just trying to discredit what the ministry is doing, but you are trying to defame or bring that hotel's standards down.
He hasn't been there,
Yes,
so he doesn't know.
it's a hotel, but that's why you need to check. You don't call a hotel standard room a cubicle. It's wrong. They're not in a cubicle. They are well fed. They're in a very good space. The standard is the best. If they want, it's an open space. They can go there. The security is tight. We have national security. We have the police, and then we have the ambulance service and everything. Everything is set. So you need to go there, verify for yourself, and give it a reportage. Don't give them what they want.
So it is not a cubicle. Thank you very much. So that's the update. Remember, we'll be bringing you more updates as for GBC News. We'll be going down there. Our correspondents are even down already. I'll join them again to bring you up to speed everything that will be happening in Team Ghana. The 30-day countdown that the president will be doing. Any movement will give Ghanaians update on the African Games. It is our games, and so we need to do it. And so thank you very much, Chef de Mission for Team Ghana, Mr. Ernest Danso. When we pause, when we return, there is a gentleman on a mission. Is with Africans. They have something they are doing using sports, especially football, to change the lives of the underprivileged in this country. You come and tell us a little bit about their project, and then we'll check out from the studio. So stick and stay with us. The page returns same time.